triggered. Like legit, I'm mad. I'm mad as fuck that just happened. Yeah, we 5 minutes late. Whatever. Go delete the old one. No phone. Suck my dick.
Oh my god.
Suck my dick.
Whoa.
Listen, this video ain't made for kids. They know what they getting.
Sir, we need to be all the audience we can get. Hey, what's good, Spider Dog? Appreciate you showing up, man. Hey, can you hear us?
You should.
Hey, what's good, Same Mo? Appreciate you showing up, dog.
God damn it. God fucking damn it.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing.
Did I do something?
No, you're not.
You definitely
You're
did.
Fine. You know, he's doing fine. You weren't
Damn
kidding
it.
on going in on that.
It is what it is. Welcome back to Usual Suspect Podcast, episode 83. And the reason this is the title is, well, y'all saw what happened yesterday. We'll get to it. Let's do these intros. H-Dog, do the intro. Oh, fuck.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of The Usual Suspects. Hope y'all had a good week, and now let's get it.
Jigga, because you a hoe.
Oh, it's Goofy. It's your favorite Goofy Jigga of the podcast.
That's copyright infringement, sir.
Sorry, he didn't copyright that. Look, it's on the table. He dropped it. I picked it up. He fumbled the bag, and now I'm getting it. But yeah, I appreciate you. I hope y'all enjoyed the episode, dog.
I'm snitching.
Oh, we snitching at her? Oh, man.
Hey, look, the key in New York is out, dog. The key in New York is out, bro.
Oh, man, we out here. Bro, I thought we listened to YG. I thought we was part of the Stop Snitching movement. What didn't happen, huh? Motherfuckers out here. Listen to YG.
Y'all know how hard-headed he dealing with that baby.
God bless the homie Hardhead, father of the year. Make sure y'all tweet this out right quick. But anywho, big Fangul, big Burb.
Hello.
I'm gonna start.
That's all you're gonna get from me.
I'm gonna start calling this man Big Burb. Fuck it. This picture fucking me up.
I wouldn't mind that.
Just make your picture Big Bird.
The Fang is only here because he bored. Oh man.
Yeah. Redhood.
Honestly, I believe that. What's up, guys? Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Make sure to hit the like and hope you guys enjoy.
Alright, we ain't finna bullshit. Let's get into it. Yesterday.
Wow, we going straight into it, damn.
Yep.
We ain't bullshit. Yesterday, Microsoft.
Greatness.
What was the direct tweet they told us? Because I don't even got it. Like,
something like game changer. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, they told us that the games were going to be game changing for the Xbox Series X and all this other shit, right? So I'm like, man, let's go watch this shit. You know, a brother already up at like a good 5 o'clock in the morning, minding his business. He chilling, he watching streams, he playing video games, he doing work for work. And then time come to watch this Xbox conference. Now, you know, me owning the Xbox, I fucking hate Microsoft. And a brother was like, I hope they got some heat to show me. They gave me heat, but not the type of heat I was hoping for. Let me get the
list. But they did change the game, bro. They changed the definition of gameplay.
Oh man!
Oh man! Like they changed exclusive meaning. Oh man!
They moved the goalpost for what gameplay is.
That's true.
And see, today, like the gameplay that they've been releasing, like the Ascent and all that, they've been showing off the gameplay that could have been shown off yesterday. Today, so I'm like, y'all could have had this yesterday.
Yeah.
Like they show off like 13 minutes of the Ascent, like 18 minutes of Bright Memory. Like, why didn't we see this shit yesterday?
Hold on. Let me get the list. Let me get the motherfucking list.
All I know is there was Madden, Assassin's Creed, Bright Memory.
Okay, so
something Extinction.
Yesterday, this is the list of games they showed. This is the list. Bright Memory Infinite, which I was fucking with until I realized this bitch was already out. Dirt 5, which, you know, it's a dirt game. It looked pretty good. I would fuck with it.
Do look good.
We got Scorn, which is some edgy fucking sexual art bullshit, and I'm like, okay.
Oh my
We
god.
got Star Fox. I mean, Trovis. I almost said Star Fox. My bad. Madden.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Madden.
Madden.
You mean Madden 18.5?
Well, it wouldn't be 0.5, so you gotta put some. You gotta put a point and then go up a point each time. So what point would we be at this one?
I don't know.
0.6, I believe. This is 21. We got Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. We got some gameplay in that, but yeah.
That game looks spooky.
Well, it's not a true
Like the
game. So.
I mean, I know, but it's like the gameplay that I've seen is horrible, and the facial animations just look terrible too.
Listen, if you go and hear about what happened with the first game, listen, I'm just happy there's a second one. I ain't finna be upset about all this other stuff.
That shit has a cult following.
It'll probably be a good RPG.
Somebody said it's the Echo.
I think it's dog, but I can't really do much.
Yeah, but my thing is for the RPG, factors. I think they're going to do a very good job. And from what I've seen, like I won't lie, that stream was very compressed. So when seeing the actual, graphics, it looks fine. And I'm totally fine with it because they give you so many dialogue options and all that. It's like an actual true RPG would. Unlike some of these cookie cutter RPG experiences.
Listen, we can talk about that later. I ain't even done with the list, man. We got Call of the Sea, which is like some Firewatch type shit. I rock with it. It's alright. You got the Ascent, which looks cool. I think it's probably gonna be a good game. You got the Medium, which I was hyped for until I heard it was made by the Blair Witch motherfuckers, and then I was like, we out. The only thing
I forgot that game even existed.
Bro, the only thing good about Medium is the Medium is gonna be the fact that they got the Silent Hill composer to come and do music. That's it.
That's the only hype thing about it.
And then they got the fucking Bamco. Whenever you see Bamco, I instantly tune it
Scarlet Nexus.
Get some anime.
Hey, honestly, I like what I seen that they showed off of that game. That looked kind of cool. I ain't gonna hold you.
Inspired some of the themes from Tales of Arise.
Then we got Section Extinction Reclaim Earth. Well, I was like, oh man, me, Jig, and somebody else can play that. That looked like some fun.
Not Turok.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was Turok for a second.
I was hoping it was Turok.
Yeah, me too. I thought it was Turok.
I really thought it was Turok.
My brother would have been hyped if it was Turok. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Turok, we fuck with Turok. Turok, the homie.
I mean, y'all do. I don't. It is what it is.
Jigga scared of dinosaurs. That's what it is.
Jigga.
Who isn't scared of dinosaurs, brother? What?
Most dinosaurs don't even eat people. They're not. Most dinosaurs.
Okay. A whale doesn't eat people. But if I'm in the ocean, I'm scared of that motherfucker because he can kill me without me trying.
First and foremost, your dumbass wouldn't be out far enough for a fucking orca or a whale or any type of whale to be like, I'm gonna eat this motherfucker. No.
Sir, I could be on the ship that capsizes or some shit. I don't know.
I'm done with this.
Or I'm on the ship. They be like, it's Corona. Everybody get off, or you gonna die, and you got to jump ship.
You sink or float? That's the thing. Get the ass.
I'm sinking, bro. I can't swim. I mean, what? Huh?
We gotta teach you how to swim now. I ain't trying to hear this. And we got Yakuza 7, or is this otherwise known Yakuza Like a Dragon, on Xbox. To which I say, it's probably.
I'm not surprised.
It's gonna be on PS5 based off of this. I don't care.
Alright, all the game show gonna be on PS5.
The only game apparently that's not gonna be on PS5, other than maybe the Medium, is probably the Scarlet Nexus, which I don't know. And then we get to the biggest issue with this conference. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Well, it's not the biggest issue, but it started an issue that became a bigger issue that then became even bigger. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So they were supposed to show us gameplay. Now, Jigga is not wrong. Before the podcast, we was talking. He said, Jigga, repeat what you said to me.
They technically show gameplay.
Technically, they did. However,
I mean,
go ahead.
You got to put that word. You got to put that word in there. That technical, bro, to let people know.
However, nobody with common damn sense would ever say they showed us actual gameplay.
See, the thing is, when I was expecting them to do, I was like, all right, they finna get into the gameplay after the trailer. Because typically when they say, all right, we got this gameplay reveal coming up on Inside Xbox, I'm thinking it's going to be like that they would normally show around June or some shit like that. But they didn't show nothing. I'm like, that's it? Like, and this is coming from somebody who is who's still rocking with Assassin's Creed, and I was highly disappointed that they didn't show like a full gameplay demo. Like hell, if you was gonna like cut something that damn short, you could have had like gameplay snippets, preferably like stealth gameplay or some shit like that, just to get people hyped. But they didn't do that.
I mean, I'm done with the fucking Assassin's Creed series. I might get it, I might not. Who knows? It depends because like I enjoyed Odyssey, and I enjoyed no, I didn't enjoy Odyssey. I tolerated Odyssey. I enjoy Origins, but my problem is, it's like they're stretching the gameplay. Wait, what? Is something happening?
Somebody audio's fucked, but otherwise, no.
Oh,
Keep going.
no, they're stretching the gameplay just to make it fit in that Assassin's Creed mode, which is annoying to me, bro. Like, this game probably would be way better if they didn't try to fit into the Assassin's Creed universe.
I can say that that what they were saying is for I don't know the main character's name, but he's like legit a Viking, right? And he's gonna be working with the assassins, kind of similar to Assassin's Creed Black Flag. But I think he'll still be like, I think they said he'll become an assassin early on, though.
To which I say, even still, like
Vikings were not assassins; they were murderers. They didn't sneak up and kill people. They ran up with the axe.
Oh yeah, but supposedly what they're
listen.
what
I'm
they're
just saying
saying
like
is,
this. Vikings were like they wanted smoke. They ain't hiding for no beatdown. They like, listen, we get it. Like let's go. Ain't no sneaking.
Either I'm gonna kill you or I'm gonna die and go to Valhalla, whatever this is called.
They also said the hidden blade was on the top, so it could be flashy and stuff like that, because he wants to kill people like that.
Yeah, he wanted it like that. But of course, I think he becomes an assassin at some point because they don't just give out them blades. Like, hey, here you go. And there was an assassin order that existed in this time period. Now, like from the research I gathered, it was like I think it was the same name as that they went with in Origins, the hidden ones, and you still have the Order of the Ancients because, like, as we know, like there was no official name for like the Assassin's Creed or the Templars till like years later to the first game. So I'm thinking it's gonna be, he's just gonna get like caught up in the middle, so to speak, kind of like how Edward got caught up between the Templars and Assassins, and he eventually became an assassin. Because at first he was like, "Oh, this ain't my fight. I don't want to do this." Then boom, he became one. So I think that's probably could be the same thing with Eivor.
Yeah.
Wait, that's his name?
Yeah.
It's pronounced Eivor. It's spelled Eivor, but it's like it's pronounced Eivor. And Eivor could kick your ass. So.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
And on top of that, they're gonna have like decapitation in this game, which I really want to see.
Y'all really had to over some damn decapitation.
Well, that's what the CGI trailer implied. Granted, we don't know.
This like,
they said it's gonna be a game.
Listen, if we inside about decapitation, bro, I don't know what to tell it. Like, what? Why are we excited about that, y'all?
I don't know.
I'm excited about what exactly?
Decapitation.
I wouldn't say.
Oh, because it's funny. I don't know. It's a fucking video game. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Basically.
I'm not excited about it.
And also, I want to see how they bring back social stealth. They did confirm it's making a comeback. Sneaking through crowds, sitting on benches and shit. That's coming back, along with like they not having like the level that Origins and Odyssey had. So like you ain't gotta worry about no like level 50 quest, or you stumble upon an enemy that's like got a red skull over his head. So you ain't gonna worry about getting one shot no more. So it probably would affect the quest. Like you ain't gotta worry about no level quest. Probably not even like level based armor or weapons. It could just be stat based, so to speak. Now apart from that, it was one more thing. I forgot what it was. Fucking I'll let you go.
Listen, going back to this whole conference, let's just go back. So they hyped it. I don't know what the fuck they said. What up, Jumpman? I don't know or remember what the fuck they said exactly. The wording was. I'm not finna go look for it because fuck them. That's why. So, okay.
Same old. The game needs to be smaller because it got annoying being these. Like I mean, the worlds are beautiful, but it kind of got annoying you in these huge ass worlds, and it's like there's nothing really out there to do. I don't know.
They already confirmed it's gonna be smaller.
Okay, so let me go back to the conferences. Like not even the conference. It's not a conference. It was a place where we do. It be what it be. It is what it is. So
it is what it is.
So somebody tweeted out yesterday, they, and then put in parentheses, Xbox stressed the Inside Xbox event would have gameplay trailers and sneak peeks. Not just gameplay like many outlets and YouTubers are saying. It is exactly what it was. Bright Memory, Infinite, Second Extinction, The Ascent, Scarlet Nexus, Call of the Sea, and more had gameplay. I don't know about that one, Sway, but cool. The problem with all of this is the hype, them hyping it. Like I wouldn't have an issue. I don't think any of us would have an issue, right? If they didn't hype it.
Yeah. I mean, they specifically said fucking gameplay, and whenever someone thinks gameplay, they think of someone playing the fucking game, you know?
Or like
and the title of their stream was gameplay. The title of the stream's like gameplay.
You know,
as well.
and listen, you know it was bad because old fucking Jeff Keighley even talked about it.
Yes.
That shit was funny as fuck.
He did.
Listen, you know it's bad if Jeff Keighley has to say something to you about it. And he don't ever say nothing to nobody. He just mind his business.
I don't blame Xbox for that situation. I blame the only part you could probably blame Xbox on in that whole entire scenario is that the title that they put.
No, there was a tweet.
Gameplay.
They made a tweet too.
Yeah, they were saying the game changer thing, like hyping it up to be like the best like conference of.
I mean, I wouldn't believe that particular, considering they still need to show their own fucking console off with exclusives, same with PlayStation, all the other shit. So just to say, like a bunch of third parties, what I'm disappointed about was that I expected, like, okay, Ubisoft is going to be there. Okay, let's see what other big name third party studios are doing. I expected to see them out there. I didn't expect to see all these indie games.
Yeah.
Except, and then Ubisoft, I don't care about fucking Ubisoft with Assassin's Creed, so yeah, that was my disappointment, really.
But you said nobody would be upset if it wasn't for the hype. I didn't like know anything about this, and I was still upset because it was whack, bro. Like I wasn't hyped about it. I just went into it for what it was. I'm like, bro, this is a waste of time, bro. I ain't gonna say waste of time because they did show off games, but I don't know, bro. We're super mid.
Yeah.
Y'all ready to move off of this shit?
My thing is, before we move on, I'm just like, they should have had more transparency. They apologize. Then they were like, "Oh, we are gonna do better next time," and I'm like, "But you guys knew what you had." And some people said, "Well, they got the footage from the developers," and I'm like, "Yeah," and they can also say, "Hey, can you cut a better trailer for us or a better gameplay segment for us that showcases the gameplay more than what we've seen in those like Dirt 5 and Assassin's Creed Valhalla and all that stuff." It's like you can tell them that. It's not just don't show it. or not even have this show. Or I even think this puts a bad taste in what people think the rollout has been good for Xbox, and they needed to continue going strong, and they didn't. And this is the first gameplay showing for the Series X to showcase the Series X, and it was not good at all. So,
but we know. Oh, you can go.
I was gonna say is now Sony could definitely just take the ball from Microsoft and learn from that mistake that Xbox just did there. Because the next thing that they're having something in June, but it's not their first party games for Xbox. It's in July, so I don't know. I think it's like Tech or something like that. So Sony can definitely just really, I would say, get a touchdown for just like they can't fail. Essentially, if they do what Xbox did, then we're all like screwed at that point.
Yeah, I don't know, but Xbox still don't seem like they got it together. I don't. I feel like whoever is at the direct, like who's directing Microsoft, like they all need to be fired, bro. 'Cause they think it's like it's obviously not working. Like all the shit they keep doing is like dumb, bro.
And keep in mind, like I hope nobody like expects no huge like jump from PS4 to PS5 in terms of third party, because the same thing that happened this gen in terms of how third party games look, they just gonna look like a port when they get showed off for the PS5 or Series X. You know, they ain't gonna
mostly cross-gen games. That's actually how it goes, because they want to.
Like, we ain't gonna be able to tell the difference till like a year or two later, like when games are fully developed on these new systems.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, dog, you on the phone?
No.
You botting out like shit. Leave and come back right quick.
Oh, no, none of them games are first party. They were all third party.
They're all third party, and like my whole issue with it like, and this is just me. It's like I have no problem with you talking about anything you want to talk about as long as you don't hype it talking about it's going to be this type of event. Once you say that, the expectation goes up because you've made it go up.
Yeah, it was just bad, bro.
It's crazy, but listen, I don't even want to talk about it because people, when we talk about rollout, then people be wanting to bring up Sony. I'm like, Sony they ain't thinking about nothing nobody is saying. And this is my thing. Rollout is relative to the person. Like me, I think Sony's doing a fine job doing what they want to do, because from the jump, I had a feeling that they weren't going to give a fuck about what anybody else was doing. Everybody else can feel some type of way about that, and they're completely fine to feel that way. Me, I'm just indifferent.
I just hope that when Sony does do their rollout, that it stays. That's the only thing I really ask for.
It stays what?
It stays good. It doesn't just slow down. It doesn't okay, the moment they have their potential June event or whatever the fuck showcase, and at that point, till launch, it just keeps going. The news keeps coming. It's not. They're not leaving us in the dark anymore. At that point, it's just full steam.
Yep.
I mean, that Series X. I don't know, bro. I'm just gonna say that.
How I sound now? Sound better?
I don't know. I don't like. I'm not like really hype about the Series X. I do like how it looked, but at the same time, it's like all games are going to be held back by the lowest common denominator. Yep. So it's like you hyping up the Series X is not really doing much, because it's like the baseline is lower because of like
the brick box one that they have to still support.
Yeah. No, like if they fucking like we're not going to support that anymore, which they can't do, because I think they told people they would or some shit.
No, the problem with this is, okay, say you stop supporting that. Do you stop supporting the Series S? Because the Series S is technically a technical upgrade over the original VCR box one. Then it goes up to the point: are you going to cut off the Xbox One X? which is an upgrade, not like the most substantial thing, but it's more powerful than those two. Which that like this is the whole problem I have with these mid-gen consoles. They became an issue the moment they existed because nobody like. And this is the thing. John Carmack told everybody from the jump, you should be aiming for 2 teraflops. John Carmack is anything but stupid.
Sentry Biden.
God dang it.
Sounds fine to me.
He sounded fine.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm Biden. All right, I'll come back later. Yeah.
Man, say you. I can switch the server right quick. There ain't no thing. Hold on. We're gonna go to US East right quick. East side. Hold on. Let's see what happens when we go to US East. Say something.
What up?
Bang.
Hello?
Jigga.
Genitalia.
What is wrong with it?
You know, if that's the case, just switch to the server on Discord.
No, I just did. But
Okay.
that was just checking. Hey, Chalk, say something.
What up?
You still buying it? It's not as bad. And yo, somebody fucking your internet up, Chief. They on Cornhub. Anywho, where was I? But let's move on from this Xbox shit to more
Phil Box Conference.
Let's talk about more interesting things, like, for example, Streets of Rage 4 sold over 100K copies on Steam its first week, which was really good.
Yep.
I mean, it's good, but I don't care. Them fucking type of games ain't for me, dang.
I mean, you ain't about the arcade beat 'em ups.
Definitely not.
Let's move on from that then. Doom.
Nope.
Got screenshots from its upcoming campaign DLC that I don't care about because I didn't buy it.
I'll get it.
I mean, I could get it if I want to, but I probably won't because the Doom game is boring as shit to me.
You're about to get shot.
You'll see.
Doom.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that.
I'm gonna get it, but my thing is, like, it was a great game, but they didn't really do much in terms of like making it like feel like a sequel.
What you mean?
Changing the combat wise, to me, it just felt very similar to 2016 Doom.
I mean, it was always going to be that though, because people like that. If it moved further away, it would become a problem. To be honest.
Oh, I know that, but I think they should have added more elements.
I mean, it really felt better than 2016 in terms of combat. Because it's like you.
Oh, I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying that they should have added more to it.
You mean they should have went further than what they went?
Yeah, more weapon variety.
I mean, it did have a lot of weaponry. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
there was two enemies you really had to like think about. How I'm gonna handle them. Like,
I know, but I just wanted more weapon variety than what I got to me, just to be more creative.
Like some new shit that you guys never had.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you get the Crucible, like.
Yeah, I know I got that, like, but I was expecting more than that.
When you get that Crucible, you are OP as fuck once you get that Crucible.
Oh yeah, but you can only. I mean, yeah, it's limited though.
Like,
yeah, it is. But
the whole issue with it is like, it is what it is. Like,
I like the game. Don't get me wrong, but I just wish they added more to it.
It's the same game to me. I have no problem with it, but I'm not gonna spend $60 on basically the same game sometimes.
Oh,
no.
Man, I hate it.
Jedi Fallen Order is a start of a new franchise. The EA will run it to the ground. More at 11.
You gonna fuck that up, bro?
They are gonna fuck that shit up so bad.
You know what?
I'm about to say something that's about to be controversial. The first game wasn't really that good.
I actually like the first game.
Here's the reason. This is the reason I say that. That game is basically God of War 3 in a Star Wars skin. That's just not as fun.
I can't agree with that.
Yeah.
Nah, that gameplay. First of all, it came out on my birthday, and that was
because for me, like I was gonna say, God of War 3 like felt to me way more fast paced.
No, that's what I said. It's a bitch made version of God of War 3 to me.
That's
I just didn't feel like God of War. I don't know. The boss battles were more like to me like Souls. That's how I feel. I just yeah. But overall, I enjoyed it.
Now I would say to me it felt more like God of War 2018 than God of War 3. I would say God of War 2018.
Here's my thing. That's not a comment on the boss fights. That's a comment on moment-to-moment gameplay.
I mean, I loved it.
I don't know. I don't know. I need to play God of War 3 again because I just like I don't know.
I can't agree to that.
Here's my thing. If y'all don't agree, that's fine. Y'all have
No. I'm just trying to understand though. That's my thing.
The reason I say this is because I played God of War 3 and then I played that.
Okay.
Playing them both, it came to the point where Stig has very similar things he does in both games. Perspective and how he handles them to a degree are different. Because the difference between the games is Star Wars is not throwing as much at you as God of War 3 does. Not at all. It's a much more deliberate, much more slow-paced game with more set pieces than God of War 3 in my opinion. However, that's done on purpose. It's not done by mistake. The reason I recognize these differences, but there are the similarities there, is because he kept a lot of what he did in 3 and translated it over and then took what he needed to take out of the game. That's the reason I make that statement.
Okay.
Like there's a lot of God of War 3 stuff there. If you disagree, fine. I'm not gonna tell you what to think. But
I can understand that type of point.
Now, in terms of them making this into a franchise, I think they already said that they wanted this into a franchise. Anyway, like even before the game came out.
Well, the issue is like they didn't know how it was going to sell. It did well because this is the thing. EA has always been one of those devs that didn't really like single player games because they couldn't really monetize it. This game did well. Does that mean But the problem with me, in my opinion, with turning this into a franchise is think about it this way: they have had this fucking license for Star Wars for 10 years almost.
They didn't do much with it. Yeah.
We've gotten 2 Battlefront games. What else have we got?
And this game, and we're probably going to see the game that's been rebooted twice. The one from Amy Hennig / then they were going to make it open world. Then no, they rebooted like twice.
Oh god, not again.
No, like remember they canceled Amy's game, and they were going to reuse the assets and to make it an open world game because EA wanted an open world game. Then they rebooted it again because it was going to take too long, so they're making it a linear game again.
You gotta love them.
It is what it is. I'm nonplussed.
But for me, for Jedi Fallen Order 2, and I don't think they're gonna run it to the ground just because of Respawn. Now, I think that EA game, whatever that EA studio that's making that Star Wars game, I'm gonna be very cautious about. The one that's been rebooted and canceled. That's the one I'm very cautious about. Because they haven't really touched friggin' Respawn, which I'm very surprised about. That's the studio that they've not messed with.
I'll say it like this. Respawn kind of did some stuff with Apex. Apex kind of probably saved them. And then once Apex saved them, remember, they promoted Home Dude to like the head of fucking damn near all their studios.
To even DICE and stuff.
Well, not that DICE, because I think they changed the name of that studio again. So it is what it is. Like, no, what are you about to say?
I was gonna say for like if they're gonna do Jedi Fallen Order 2, I actually don't want the main character again. To be honest, I wouldn't mind a new character, because they're not gonna go into the sequel trilogy. I feel like they're gonna go a little bit into the original trilogy, or kind of go into the New Hope kind of. My thing is, I wouldn't mind seeing characters like Maul or Ahsoka.
Here's my point with this. Implemented. I wouldn't mind if all the characters came back. I just don't want him to be the main character. That's not.
I said the same thing. That's what I said. I don't know. Count to me. Just I wish they developed him more.
This is his development. Homie died. Well, I'm a Jedi. Like that's very derivative and like kind of like.
Now,
because they did it better with his it's not even the master, and even I forgot her name, the one who was the master of Trillos, the second sister's master. They did a better job with her as well, but the main character just didn't get any type of writing.
I'll say it like this: he feels like a stand-in for the player at a certain point, instead of as a character himself. He feels like a cutout cardboard stand-in for us. I just hit the fuck out of my mic. I apologize.
Which I don't know if that was their intention or whatnot.
I think it just happened because of the other characters. Like, the other characters are great in that game. Great.
Yeah.
But he just stands out as, like, kind of boring. I mean, that's fixable if they want to fix it, but I just don't see the point.
Yeah, But, yeah, they could get a new character and freaking have the characters, that I've said. And maybe you could even see Boba Fett, who freaking knows. But yeah, it has potential. Just EA just doesn't need to interfere like they've not. Just don't interfere with Respawn, and you're good.
EA not, because Respawn can say "fuck you."
I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that.
Respawn can't say that they're owned by EA. What?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying though. It's like, because Vincent Pillar, like, I think he got the balls. Like, if EA was to try to step in and say, "Hey, you need to do it this way," Spawn can just say, "Go fuck yourself," give him a Stone Cold Stunner, and be on his head.
I would have said that a while ago, but not now. The problem is now he's management like everybody else is like, this is what happened to him. Remember when BioWare got bought and then their two heads became management? That's basically what just happened to him. He became management. Like, part of the reason why around when when Mass Effect 3 came out and then a lot of the original BioWare staff dipped the fuck out. The reason it was crazy is because nobody thought it would happen. Like, both of the two main guys dipped all the way out. They were like, "Yo, we out these 5,000. We'll catch y'all on the flip. This all y'all. Bye, bitch." Like, one of them went to make beer and shit. I'm like, okay, this is yeah. Like, go look it up. This isn't a joke.
I mean, beer is important.
I think what they have to do with something that was with the culture at BioWare, in terms of the crunch and shit like that, is why they love.
No, if we're talking about the original, Mass Effect 3 leaving, it has a lot to do with a lot of other things within EA and how they were handled. If you're talking about crunch and shit just kills people in general. Like, if you want to hear about crunch, this goes back to damn near 07, where if you had the special edition of Halo 3 and you watched the documentary on the second disc, if I recall correctly, it's been a minute. Bungie straight up says crunch time. When you young, you don't when I was young, I didn't even recognize this shit. I'm just like, okay, whatever. Now that I'm older, and it's like, damn, what the they said this shit so flippantly on that disc. It was like, whoa, okay, someone said beer is disgusting.
I mean, no, beer is disgusting.
No, I agree.
But at certain times, it's like people would say things, and it's like it was norm. But then when people found out, oh wait, how bad it really is, and people get up and there's still people out here like, oh man, crunch don't mean nothing. As long as my game perfect, I don't care. Bro.
Here's my thing: they're perfectly fine to feel that way.
No, you're an idiot.
Listen, you can't.
You're burning out talent. Then when the games come out with bugs, they're like, oh man, why the game so buggy? It's like.
Then again, Dragon Age Inquisition, a lot of people like that game, but the developers of BioWare, they wanted that game to fail miserably for some reason.
Well, that game is basically a bitch-made MMO with... I'll say this about Inquisition. Inquisition of that time period was not my favorite game. It was a decent game, but once 2015 hit and then The Witcher came out, that game looked so bad in comparison. That's what killed that game.
I agree.
That's the problem. When you go from year to year, in 2015, once that game dropped, once Witcher 3 dropped, then everybody started looking at Dragon Age. That was the problem. Dragon Age had all those issues, but people ignored it. Then Witcher came out, and then everybody went back and was like, what the fuck is this shit? Sometimes you have to play or look at something else and go back and look at the shit you played before and be like, what the fuck were they thinking?
And I think that's what's going to be what they're trying to do with Dragon Age 4. And hopefully they, do it well.
Last time I heard crunch time was when Kobe was playing in the fourth quarter.
Oh, wow.
I'm dead. I shouldn't. Wait a minute. I shouldn't say that.
He was a legend.
Yeah. I don't rock with him like most, but yeah. Rest in peace. PS4 has reportedly topped 108 million units as of March 2020.
Fake news.
Yeah. Look what happens when you have games.
Why are you yaying fake news, bro?
Xbox hasn't passed 50 yet, probably.
Those are unofficial numbers that are probably inflated.
There's more Switches probably sold than Xbox.
As of right now, by the way, because I'm about to do a twofer on this news, Nintendo lawyers filed a copyright lawsuit against Super Mario 64 PC port. So yeah,
I'm not surprised. It's Nintendo.
And then I'm trying to find it. It was an article.
That's why you always just emulate it. Fuck Nintendo, huh?
I agree with that. I agree with that statement. I think the Switch passed 55 million in sales, something like that. I'm trying to find it. I just
That is I would say that is better than Xbox One.
But has the Xbox even been selling? Cause I could have swore it's probably still like 50 million.
I'm gonna say, y'all remember when we brought up a topic and then like the Xbox was still at like 30 while the Switch was like 10 something?
Yeah.
That gives us an indication how that went.
God damn.
Like, bro,
To be fair, has Xbox even been giving out numbers?
No, they haven't. No,
We're going by more of like unofficial / like doing calculations from
we get it.
AMD, EA, talking about how many units there are total.
No, Samo, you good. Like we get it. We get it. Don't think you wrong. By the way, Final Fantasy VII Remake was April's most downloaded PS4 game.
Makes sense.
I couldn't care. I didn't buy it.
Good.
Bro, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I watched that that fucking spoiler cast, bro. That shit, Max over here on like fucking the 4D plane trying to overdo all this scientific bullshit about the game. I'm like, bro, it's just a game. Why y'all doing all this? And then I realized, oh yeah, that's right. Y'all have nostalgia for it. Over here doing wild.
They really love it.
Bro, they doing wild fucking theories and shit. I'm like, I'm just minding my business. This game ain't that good, Chief. I'm gonna keep it above 50 with you. But
I mean, you nothing else to do.
Moving on from that, but Last of Us 2 went gold, which is impossible because it's a Naughty Dog game. But you know, it is what it is. So yeah, that's coming out. Also, they did a story trailer. Also, onto that, we have something coming out around the time the game releases that we're not going to talk about until I edit it, which is going to happen soon. TM.
Oh man. Yeah, shout out to I don't know. I was trying to say my brain went dead.
No. Shout out to Redacted because that's not coming out for a while. We calling that little thing Redacted until I'm done with it.
Other than that, Splatoon trash. What?
Splatoon 2 crossed 10 million in sales, selling 10.13 as of May, I'm gonna say March 31st.
Surprised that was even selling.
Yeah, I'm
what
surprised.
What the fuck else they gonna buy on the Nintendo bitch?
Animal Crossing.
True.
That was the deadest stream I ever had when I streamed Splatoon 2.
Wait, what the hell? You guys should get a new series? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't know about listen.
My thing is just Warface code, so
I'm good.
Hey, Inuyasha is a classic anime.
I'm indifferent.
Generous.
Oh yeah, EA will let you upgrade their games, so you know.
With
Anybody watch that Last of Us 2 story trailer?
yes,
I did.
Yes.
Was it good?
Go, man.
It's good.
Okay. MK11 Aftermath. I still don't give a fuck about that game.
No one cares.
Go, man.
Oh my God.
Cyberpunk got rated as mature because you can have. Listen, I saw somebody say finally I can have a BBC in that game. I was like, yo, bro, what?
What?
That's his priorities, I guess, for games.
Well, remember in Cyberpunk 2077, you can customize your genitalia. So I'm like, there's gonna be a lot of white dudes with BBCs, I guess. I don't know.
Let me guess. Was that Butch who said that? Oh man, what?
It wasn't Butch. I know that much.
Dang. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know why people hyping it up, but as long as the game good, which I believe from everything I've seen is gonna be a good game.
I'm just waiting for I think it's June where they're gonna show it off.
Yeah, June
I
11th.
don't need to see it.
Listen,
I'm good.
I'm sick and tired of people talking about the BBC. I'm like, bro, can we stop? Because every time y'all say that shit, I'm thinking about the other thing, and the other thing is the the TV station. I'm good. Stop.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say Blackbuster Critic.
Oh my god,
I never
That
think
fucking
about that.
that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
I never
You mean
think-
that fucking You mean that fucking psycho? Yeah.
Oh man, I never think of that motherfucker. You got it.
I remember when you screamed aloud. that was something.
Oh my god. But yeah, what else happened this week? We'll be out of here within an hour, 5 minutes, give or take.
Yeah, it mustn't really happen other than Microsoft shit in the bed.
I mean, I don't want to talk about it because people get mad at me when I kept talking about Microsoft fucking up, and the whole reason I talked about it is because I want to see them do better. But you know, it is what it is.
Shout out to Series X.
I still don't believe it's their fault completely. But,
I mean,
know.
it's like one of the things where it's like you work at a job where something go wrong and it's like it's not your fault, but it's like the boss. It's like you don't catch some of that blame. And they were like basically like the boss of the situation, so it's like, yeah, you catching this L.
Oh man. So Amy Hennig on Uncharted, proud to have something everyone loves, says it's a venture comfort food. And then because this is a post on a website, and then on this website people are like, fuck Neil Druckmann. I'm like, what they got to do with nothing?
I mean,
I told you, dude, it's the rage-hating culture that we have in the internet.
Like, bro,
Yep.
I'm like, ain't nobody even say that man name. He living rent free in y'all heads. God dang, he got permanent residence. But I guess that's what happened when you look like Vandal Savage.
Yeah, it's getting to this point where I'm like seeing everything, and everyone keeps mentioning Neil. I'm like, oh my freaking word! How many times are you gonna mention it? Not even in like a separate, not even in a Last of Us tweet.
Hold on.
They just say that shit randomly.
Give me a second. I got Neil Druckmann. Yes, this motherfucker. I need Vandal Savage. I'm gonna make people finally. Yes.
yeah, that Kid Smooth shit was lame.
All right.
And if he get blocked on Twitter or get people getting him off Twitter, I wouldn't be feeling any type of way.
Oh yeah, with,
And kids trying to act innocent about that. That annoyed me the most.
Hold on.
Now I don't agree with people doxing people.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, like don't do that shit. Like putting his number out there, but it's like, you kind of bring this upon yourself when you know.
My thing is he leaked
How
that
crazy
number to him like actually by himself through his business card,
Hey,
Oh.
that ain't on me.
which I think is kind of dumb for you to do.
All right, so hold on. Let me see if I can share my screen real quick.
I mean, most people the hate that people have for that game, I feel like it's fake hate. It's like they jumping on the bandwagon, like, oh, everybody hating it, let me hate it too. When the game come out, they all gonna be playing it.
Oh,
I
definitely.
told you either two things, right?
Wow.
They're gonna play it and say that they didn't play it. Second thing they're gonna do is they're gonna play it and play it on a separate account,
Hold on.
or they're gonna rent it on Redbox.
Okay, so y'all see this picture, right? Y'all see this picture?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Look, okay.
It'll be on screen in a little bit, I imagine.
Okay,
Tell me that they don't look like the same motherfucker. Tell me they don't.
I give you that.
I told you he a whole supervillain. Nobody believe me, though.
I still don't even know who that Vandal Savage is.
It's a DC character.
Ew, no wonder why I don't know who he is.
Wow.
DC, I spit on you.
Uncultured.
I spit on DC. Boom.
What? That got me for some reason. I don't know why that was funny to me, but that got me for some reason. What the fuck, Jigga?
The only DC characters I like right now are
Batman.
Batman. No,
Batman.
not really Batman.
Catwoman.
I just Shazam and not Aquaman. What's that fucking crazy woman? Amazon woman.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
You like a fucking? I mean, never mind.
Those are the only two characters I like because the movies were okay. They weren't great, but they were good enough to where I like. Okay, I enjoyed this and would like to go see these in theaters because I didn't see them in theaters because like I was on like I don't know if DC making good movies out here, but
Uh,
those two were pretty good.
it be what it be. It is what it is. What was I about to say?
Speaking of
Oh yeah.
super characters, that Marvel game, oh man,
Before I forget, because I saw this earlier when I was perusing the interwebs. If y'all want to learn about good AI in video games, some of the best goes back to Fear 1. If y'all remember the good old Fear 1 game, one of the best games.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who just said ew? Who just said ew?
Who do you think? Who do you think?
Jigga.
Who?
Jigga didn't say ew. I know.
yeah, I didn't say ill.
What?
I said but that was about it.
Never mind.
I didn't say nothing.
Okay. I thought somebody. I thought I was about to hit somebody with a fucking hurricane. Somebody was about to catch it. But there is an article about how that game's AI was built. It will be posted in the chat momentarily. So y'all want to? What the fuck? Stop slapping your thigh. You get it. You thick.
What?
You heard me, motherfucker.
That was actually the cap on the Purell bottle.
You're real, motherfucker. We know you dirty.
I just slapped my
I
ass.
gotta wipe my hands down with the
What
hand sanitizer.
are you about to say?
No one heard that. Thank God.
Wow.
No one heard that.
God bless. I heard it. I just only want to say that.
I didn't hear it. You got it, Fang. You got one over on me, dog.
I know where Vang said. I'm not repeating.
Oh man.
So what about what you're saying?
Also, there is an article about how much money Activision and EA make off of microtransactions that some people need to go read because some of y'all don't understand math. Other than that, y'all ready to get the fuck up out of here?
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, because isn't it like all profit?
Yeah. Well,
I ain't gonna say all profit because it has to be one dude who designs it and makes it.
I'll say like
but
this.
it's like 90% profit.
Depending on how it's done and what the microtransaction is and how much effort you put into it and what the devs costs actually were. And this is the prerequisite. If your game already made money to make back its budget, then it's either major profit revenue or you're basically using that to recover the revenue that you lost doing whatever.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Oh, my thumb hurts.
Of course it does.
And I guess that's it, dog.
Yeah, so y'all ready to get the fuck up out here?
Not a lot happened. So,
Hardhead, when you coming back?
Well, when did that Marvel shit happen? Did some more Marvel shit for that game come out?
What? Really?
I thought some did. Maybe I'm just imagining things.
I mean, that game is nowhere on my radar, so
It's not on mine either because it looks mid. Not even it looks super mid.
I'm honestly.
What Marvel game we talking about? Am I tripping and this one?
Avengers in it?
Oh, I forgot all about that. Never mind, you right.
Bro, like,
I forgot that game legit was coming out. You right.
Everyone forgot about that game because it fucking cares about that game.
Like, bro, I wouldn't have a problem if it was like interesting. Like, this is my thing. If it was just a co-op game where you could play as characters and it was like more like Ultimate Alliance, like 1 and 2, not 3. Even though 3 is okay in my opinion, I don't particularly like it as much, but it's not a bad game. Like I would be cool. The fact they over here trying to make this some like fucking live experience game, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna keep it $150 with you, Chief. I got enough live experience games. I play a lot of them. If you ain't up to par, don't even do it. Just don't even try.
oh man, they gonna try it, bro.
They're gonna be fun.
And they gonna get people based off the name alone, I believe.
Bro, this is my another issue with it. The character designs. I'm like, bro, this is my whole issue with it. People only watch the MCU, so they went with MCU designs. I'm like, bro, half of these designs are ass. I'm gonna keep it $150.
I ain't gonna say ass, but they're not inspiring.
Like, bro, there's so many fucking designs you could go for or go with characters. Like Captain America has like fucking 4 different costumes you couldn't went with. Black Widow got a couple. Fucking Iron Man has like a different bunch of armor suits or like a cool one you could have came up with. Hulk has another pair of fucking like extendo jeans that he could wear that
wear shorts.
I just want you to realize none of the pants are actually short. He be wearing full ass trousers and them bitches be fucking up.
Oh yeah, it's because it becomes too big,
Pause.
like his thighs and stuff.
This is the only time you're gonna hear me say pause.
Wait, that makes no sense though. It's like his calves get too big, but his thighs are okay.
No, all of it gets big. What are you talking about?
No,
Boy,
it still be covered. It still be covered, bro. I'm just saying.
Bro, imagine if Hulk was a linebacker. What you doing with that, bro? I'm just like, nah, I ain't going out there. Cause I don't care how nice the Hulk is.
Bro, I don't know who could. They be having lame ass people beat the Hulk, so I just call somebody.
What?
Fucking
Well,
lame
the problem with
to
I'm a Jigga. The problem with that is you have to kind of have that happen because otherwise you don't get any progression. It be like that.
I mean, he progressed into a thinking Hulk, bro. Oh man,
he did that.
That's lame.
Listen, Hulk thinking is actually the worst thing you want, but hey, that is my opinion. Anywho, let's get the fuck up out of here. Let's do outros.
But before we go and do outros, I want to cap for a game really quick. If you guys haven't heard of a game called The Fall Guys, it is a battle royale / Mario Party type game that comes out in summer. Beta keys are going out if you sign up for the beta. I will link it. I'll link it right now so you guys sign up. It is I haven't played the game, but the game looks pretty fucking neat. I just want to help these people out and get that name out there, because I feel like this game should probably get a lot more attention than it's getting right now.
Oh, you mean that Wipeout game where you gotta jump through the hole?
It's like I said, it's like the battle royale cross like fucking Mario Party type shit.
All right. What consoles, what platforms is on?
Steam, PS4. I do not know if it's cross-platform or not yet. It's still up in the air apparently.
Yo, Jump Man, I'm gonna need you to not say that last part of that sentence, bro. That look reckless as hell, Chief. Calm down. I'm gonna get back to streaming it sometime this weekend.
Whoa.
But yeah, let's get out of here. H-Dog, do your outro.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in to the usual suspects. Hope y'all enjoyed the podcast. Find me on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch at HDog Gaming, and I'm out.
Jigga, you a hoe. Do your outro.
Wait, who me? What I do?
He ain't even just catch it. He ain't even catch it. Damn.
That's crazy.
Oh, Yakuza 0. But what else can I say? Check me out on twitch.tv. Jiggaapril. Mixer Jiggaapril.
You say Twitch?
I said twitch.tv.
Okay.
Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube, Jiggaapril. That's where I be at. Twitter, Jiggaapril1, you know. I mean, most of y'all already know this, but just in case y'all don't, go check me out, watch me stream, and hope y'all have a good night.
Young Fangio the Third, aka Big Burb.
I stream on Twitch. If you want to find me anywhere, it's just KW Fang. So I'm literally nothing else on any other platform. It's just I will be streaming tonight, although I can't guarantee it'll be anything entertaining since I'll be streaming Raid because I have Final Fantasy Raid tonight. So yeah.
Oh, it's Raid night. Let's go.
Ew.
Jiggy, you just mad because you can't handle the complexities called raids.
I could, but I choose not to because
I don't think you could.
I have a life.
No, you don't.
I'm playing story games.
No, you don't.
Yeah. I play story games. Watch them off.
No,
Is it because there's no one to play against?
Sir, there's a computer I'm playing against. Leave me alone.
I'm signing up for Fall Guys right now. Redhood.
Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Make sure to hit the like, subscribe, share. Follow me on Twitter at Redhood240 and Twitch at Redhood420 and YouTube also at Redhood420. I'll probably be streaming this weekend going forward. Probably some Yakuza Kiwami 2, some other stuff along with it. And Mass Effect. I'm thinking about doing the Mass Effect trilogy, stream. Even Andromeda. So yeah. Enjoy that.
Yeah.
Bro, Devolver Digital site just killed my eyes. That red is fucking intense. Oh my god.
You need to see that site with HDR. My monitor.
I don't got HDR on my mind. Fuck them. But anywho,
Um,
we getting the fuck up out of here. I have been Sentry. Listen, they call me Young Pablo Escobar. No, they don't. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. We gonna get the fuck up out of here. We'll see y'all maybe next week. I don't know.
What the fuck that?
I held it really long. Pause.
Oh no.
no pause.
On pause.
No pause. I'm trying to smash.
Okay. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed the episode, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you want to leave a comment, if you feel so inclined to leave a comment, leave a comment. We gonna get the fuck up out of here. We appreciate y'all for watching. Jiggy probably gonna make some silly ass noises, and I'm in the stream. Bye.
So I'm not. I'm chilling, bro.
Wise.